Tetrus.
What is up, everybody? It's your girl, Daniibabiiii, and I am here once again with my good friend Mike, and we're about to have a time tonight, okay? I would just want to thank every single person who was able to make it out to Tiny Talk this evening, either virtually or in person physically. We appreciate all of you guys so much. It's you, the viewers, and you, the supporters and artists, that make this an absolute pleasure to work on. So thank you to everyone. We have a studio audience in the building. Let's hear them for a second. It's about to be a really incredible night, guys. Thank you for that. I am so grateful to be here. Once again, you can find us here at the beautiful Purple Palms creative space here in the heart of Wynwood. If you're looking for a space here in Miami, if you happen to be traveling and you want to throw an event, you want to throw a banger, you want to throw a concert, a fish fry even, this is the place to come to, okay? And we'll leave all the information about this awesome venue in the description of this video on our Instagram page. So this is an opportunity. If you don't follow us already, please follow Tiny Talk MIA and also Tiny Stage to stay up to date with all things under the Tiny umbrella. So first and foremost, we just wanted to kind of like catch a little vibe. Mike has always been the vibe catcher, the resident vibe catcher, honestly. Since our days back at the Hippie Haven, for those of you who don't know, he was one of the best instrumentalists that we had the pleasure of working with. It's about to get real special. So in commemoration of this beautiful moment between us, I'm gonna sing you a song, Mike. You already know what the song is. We're gonna get right into it, guys. I see the crystal raindrops fall, and the beauty of it all when the sun comes shining through. To make those rainbows in my mind when I think of you sometime, and I want to spend some time with you. Just the two of us, we can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two of us, just the two of us, building castles in the sky, just the two of us, you and I. So, a little bit about what we do here on Tiny Talk. We like to mix art, we like to mix thoughtful conversation, and just pure showcasing of talent here at the Tiny Table, if you will. And it's always an honor and a privilege to be able to share our platform with all of those people who are just so well-deserving in our community. Yes, whatever the guitar said, I second that, okay? It is honestly an honor to have these two special guests in the building tonight. In a moment, I'm about to introduce our very first guest. But first, I just want to talk a little bit about this person, because outside of just being one of the most incredible entrepreneurs that I've had the pleasure of seeing work and just experiencing, one of the kindest souls, one of the most incredible chefs. This person has always been down for a creative wine night, has always been down for a rehearsal. He gave his all to an incredible place called the Hippie Haven for 2 whole years, even more than 2 years, matter of fact. He was there way before I even came along. And he took me under his wing and showed me what it really means to be a part of something greater than yourself. So with that being said, I want to tell you a few more things about him. This person is also known as the Beyonce, all right? The ultimate entrepreneur, event host. He is a melanin beauty expert, and he's also a content creator, all right? Don't let me forget, he's also a licensed esthetician, so he is out here teaching our community how to take care of their bodies, their faces, their beings, And he's just a bringer of good news, of love, and of cheer. So it is my absolute pleasure to announce my very first guest for the evening, the beautiful, the lovely, the creative, the urban beauty boy. Everyone give him a round of applause.
What's up, Volume.com? We love having you. I missed you.
I miss you too. It's been a while.
God, well, first of all, congratulations on this amazing show.
Thank you.
Tiny Talks is a love child of the Hippie Haven and Tiny Stage, which was a big platform for local artists to be able to perform live their own original music with live music, you know what I'm saying, live instruments. So the fact that you curated that and created a space that I don't think anywhere else in Miami exists, and then to bring it here, you know, afterwards, I'm so proud of you.
I'm
so proud of you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I'm so grateful just for having such an incredible team, because truly if it weren't for the team that was involved, none of this would be happening right now.
Shout out to the team.
Shout out to the team. Shout out to everybody who believes in the dream, everybody who sees the vision, and to everybody who supported the Hippie Haven, because the Hippie Haven was a backbone to creatives like me and Urban for a really long time. And I think it really taught us the value of creating space for others, you know, setting our own personal aspirations aside for one moment and just allowing someone the platform, allowing someone the right of way, the creative right of way, so to speak. You know what I mean? Yeah,
and there's something really powerful about being humble like that and allowing other stars to shine. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that was one thing a lesson I had to learn was how to shine with other stars.
Because let me tell you, Urban Star be shining, 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 shining.
Let me tell you something. And the Hippie Haven was a melting pot of some of the most amazing geniuses. I'm talking about
creative geniuses.
Creative
of
geniuses.
All mediums. It wasn't just music.
It wasn't just music. And
wow.
And that was a place where you could be yourself. And when I first started becoming the urban beauty boy, I realized that all those things that I did when I was a kid, where there was no judgment, where I was in my room practicing with a hairbrush, all those things came full circle at the Hippie Haven. And I think it came full circle for a lot of people who would envision themselves as something when they were younger, but then had to grow up and realize that wasn't gonna pay the bills, or realize that wasn't what other people that they had grew up with liked. And so now you're around other people that like the same thing and encourage you.
Like-minded individuals, man. When that happens, the synergy, it's palpable, you know, and one thing that we've gotten to experience firsthand is to see people's eyes just light up with inspiration and to see people be liberated of their limiting beliefs and their fears about themselves. I know creatives, we all are very judgmental about our craft. We're critics, you know, we want to make sure that we perfect, we want to make sure that we're felt the way that we want to be felt. And sometimes that intention gets lost in translation because we are now focusing on so many things.
How we look.
You know, that it just...
how we sound.
Oh, it blurs your vision almost.
The meaning,
And I think just that moment of allowing yourself to be, understanding that everyone starts somewhere, and also understand that there's no shame in having to ask someone else for help. There's absolutely no shame in asking somebody for help. Whether that's creative or, you know, in a professional environment or in a family situation, an emotional situation, you know.
Which is why we had the basket of intentions.
And that's exactly why we had the basket of intentions, because we believe that intentions are so powerful. And being able to write a thought onto a piece of paper and to just convert it into something real, right? Tangible. That is already manifestation in itself. You're already practicing your superpowers when you do that.
We were teaching people that.
We were teaching people that. And we were just having the best time.
It was so much fun.
Sharing our intentions. So I think it's only right that we share an intention, or maybe our own intentions for tonight. Since we do have Mike here with us, giving us some of that Hippie Haven energy. Give Mike a round of applause.
Shout out to Mike. Shout out to Mike. Yes.
getting real creative with that pedal board right there,
Yes,
okay?
I like that.
So this is what we're gonna do. Before we invite our next guest and we dive a little bit into kind of like our connection
Yes.
and what you do,
Yes.
I'm gonna give you a second to come up with an intention.
Okay.
I'm gonna come up with one as well.
Okay.
And Mike, I will invite you to just go off,
Do your thug fizzle.
and we are gonna mold our minds to your music.
Yes. No pressure.
No pressure.
So every Thursday, we would ask the audience members at the Hippie Haven to write down their intentions, because we believe that with the right intentions, we could do anything. And we wouldn't just speak them. Oh no. We would sing them into the atmosphere. And I guarantee you that a voice like Danny's, the right ears would hear your intention that night. So this is very special to be here and singing our intentions one more time.
So I have an intention for tonight.
What you got, Danny?
I wanna be free
Yes.
from the need to say things first. I wanna be free of the need to prove that I know my worth. I wanna connect with you. I wanna feel your soul. Wanna connect with you. Wanna know what I don't know. Wanna connect with you. Set my ego aside
Yeah.
and connect with you
Yeah. Yeah.
for the one time. That's my intention.
Go ahead, Danny.
That's my intention. What did you guys think? Did the studio audience approve of this intention? Are you guys vibing with that?
Yes. Yes, the answer is yes.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for
Good
that
job.
confirmation. All right.
It's always hard going after Danny singing.
Urban, it's always hard going after your charisma. Like, you're literally such an incredible light. So
Which is why I think we made such a great team, because our strengths together. Thursday night at the Hippie Haven, everyone wanted to be there.
everyone.
And one thing that I don't think you guys know, what was that? Play a game? Let's play a game. Oh, we're gonna play a game.
So Mike has come up with an impromptu game.
I love it.
So, and it's only fair because this was exactly what we did at the Hippie Haven.
It's
so
true.
we'll be able to impart some of that energy on y'all right now.
Yes, I hope you guys feel that energy from the Hippie Haven.
Shout out to everybody who's tuning in on volume right now. We feel your presence. We feel your spirit in the room. Thank you for all the love. We're going to be chatting with you real soon. So just you wait. All right, let me catch this vibe. Yeah.
Go ahead, Danny.
No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no.
Okay. So she said no, right?
No, 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 no.
And sometimes you need to learn how to say no.
Talk about it. Talk about it, Urban.
Okay? But one thing that I had to learn is how to say yes. What you got? Yeah.
How do we say yes?
Say yes. Say yes. Say yes.
Say yes.
Say yes. I haven't learned how how to say yes yet. I'm still
You're
learning.
still learning, baby, but it's okay. We all are.
I'm still learning.
Listen, if this goes to show just like what we're all about, like this
It's
isn't
true.
about being perfect. You know what I mean?
It's about
This is
being vulnerable.
Period.
It's about really expressing yourself and saying things that you've never said before in front of people you don't know.
Studio audience.
Give it up for yourselves. And enjoying the moment and knowing that the next time you do it, you will be better.
You will be better. We promise.
Yes or no? Yes.
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 Mhm.
Oh, I like that.
All right.
Great audience.
Well,
Whew. Great
first
game.
of all, we're gonna give Mike a little love
Yeah.
right now. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, we're gonna be in a few preparing the stage for our next guest. So Mike is very kindly going to say goodbye to our
Bye,
audience. Everybody say
Bye,
bye, Mike.
Mike.
Thank you again, Mike. We appreciate you. We love you. And you know, while we gear up for this next portion of our show,
Yeah.
I really just want to ask you a few questions because I
Please
want to
do.
spotlight you. You deserve it. All right.
Okay, well, let me sit up.
So after 2 years of successful work at the Hippie Haven, starting your own side hustle Saturdays.
Yes.
This is a what is the correct term? It is a
Okay, it is a business. It's another one of my businesses.
period.
It's a corporation. We incorporated the company. We tried to go the nonprofit route, but we want money, so we went the for-profit route.
We're moving on to a new level.
A whole new level,
A whole new
but
level.
we want to offer our services for free to the community, which is what we did at the Hippie Haven. We threw a bunch of networking events where we would invite different personalities from the community, different leaders, different photographers, fashion, makeup, just different people who had their own strength to be able to network and see how we could collaborate, work together, make content, and get that money.
Period.
So it's called Side Hustle Saturdays because we're all doing something on the side until we make it our main hustle. And it consists of me, a social media guru by the name of Social Media Sammy. Shout out to her.
Shout out to social media.
Love
Sammy.
her.
She's incredible.
And the craft accountant, which she's our accountant, she's helped us. Well, she's helped us with this business as a whole. She created the corporation. But what's so nice that I've learned about working together with people, that my own individual dream with my brand, she's helped me trademark Urban Beauty Boy.
Incredible. Yo, a round of applause. That's a big accomplishment.
Yes!
We got the Urban Beauty Boy trademarked.
Trademark.
And
you
you
hear me?
know, those are really important things that you need to learn along the way when you are kind of professionalizing yourself,
Yeah.
creating a brand.
Yeah.
And that's something that I've had the pleasure of really witnessing you experience just in all of your endeavors.
Thank you.
But, you know, outside of your hosting, and your incredible hosting, by the way, at the Hippie Haven, and the Side Hustle Saturdays that started, what's coming after the Hippie Haven? What's next for you, Urban?
Okay, so first of all, let me just talk about what happened immediately after the Hippie Haven closing.
Okay,
I went into a severe depression.
me too.
Did you? Yeah. I want to thank you for being there for me, inviting me over to your home, letting me sleep on that couch,
Oh, we
ordering
love you.
breakfast. Like it was so nice. It was what I needed, and it was such a hard time for me because I don't know about you, but I kind of felt like I almost didn't appreciate it.
It's like it was there and then it wasn't. It ended so much faster than we
So fast.
anticipated, you know? And
Yeah.
it really, I think for me, the lesson was like, you gotta live in the moment, baby. Like, you really gotta live in the moment and
Yes.
enjoy the fuck out of it.
Everything.
You know? Everything. All of
Everything.
it, the good and the bad.
Good and the bad. Why be mad at each other? Why be upset when things don't go right or doesn't go the way that you want it to or doesn't follow the plan that you had executed perfectly? Why? Just enjoy it and know that the people that are there supporting and like loving it, they don't know. They don't know the problems.
The audience doesn't know if there's a situation going. And you know, that line of thinking happens so often in our industry.
Yeah.
We're all so quick to get like in that downward spiral on ourselves.
It's
you know
so
what I mean?
fast, yeah.
And honestly, like, the lows make you appreciate the highs.
Yeah.
And I think that was the main takeaway for us, but it also was, the ending of the Hippie Haven was like a graduation for all of us.
Yeah.
An impromptu graduation. It was like a hella early graduation.
Right.
Nobody was expecting to graduate early.
I felt like I dropped out of school.
Like I was ejected out of school.
Right, they were like, no, expelled.
But now
But we really did graduate. Look at you. Congratulations to your graduation.
Thank you.
You've
my
really
love.
elevated.
I appreciate you. And so are you. Like, tell me
That's
what's
true.
going on
Okay.
now that we are out of the Hippie Haven. We're in this new chapter. I want to
Yes.
hear about what is going on right now.
So if anyone went to the Hippie Haven, they know that I have this signature poem. And it's called I Love Black Men. Okay?
Very famous poem at the Hippie Haven, everybody.
Famous poem at the Hippie Haven. And so there was a poet in the audience that saw my poem and loved it. And she asked me to be a part of her collaboration for upcoming poetry project. So she invited me to be a part of her audiobook.
That's so awesome.
Audiobook. So she's doing 3 things. She's doing an actual physical book. She's doing an ebook with pictures with Shooter Side took from her. I know, Shooter Side. Shout out to Shooter Side, our resident photographer at the Hippie Haven. Yes. And then she's doing an audiobook just for, your hearing pleasure. And I recorded it last week.
So the I Love Black Men poem is officially recorded.
Yes.
It will be published. It's about to
Mastered.
be a part
Yes.
of. It is mixed and mastered,
mixed and
baby.
mastered.
Okay. Everybody give Urban a round of applause again.
And-
Wow.
And let me tell you something. Thank you, guys. So the beautiful part about the Hippie Haven was the live instruments, right?
Yeah.
I have the same vibe.
In your poem.
Yes. So it starts off with this chaotic sort of, almost like the orchestra tuning their instruments, the piano's going up and down the keys, and the bass is playing, and the drums are just going crazy.
Yeah.
And then it all comes together. And you hear my voice say, I love black men. And it goes into all the different types of black men that I love. and at the end, it just ends with the cymbals. It's amazing.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to hear this.
Thank
Brandon.
you.
So do you know where it's officially going to be released? Do you have any information that you can disclose on that right now?
Yes, so it's going to be released on all streaming platforms. It's also going to be available on her website.
Okay.
I think I might put it on mine too. Why not?
Well, what we can do is we can actually incorporate the link to her website in the
Yes.
description when we post the clips of this
Yes.
episode. So we'll be sure to take care of that.
So then on top of that, another great story about the Hippie Haven is we threw an event at Side Hustle Saturday, and I met a couple of guys, Serious Media, I believe that's her name, and they do this amazing short film cinematographic beautiful videos, and they came to me and wanted to collaborate and do a visual for my audio.
Oh my God!
Yeah, so I'm gonna have a little music video. Yeah. We talk
That's
about concepts
beautiful.
all day about being on the beach with my pink suit and stuff. It's gonna be amazing.
I'm looking forward to this Urban Beauty Boy future. This is gonna be so incredible. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. And I have corresponding merch. I have this pink poncho jacket that's floor length that says "I love black men."
Will
on
you
the
be
back.
dropping that so people can
Yes,
purchase?
yes,
Okay, cool.
yes.
That is all I need to know because I know I'm
Yes.
getting one.
We'll put my link in the volume.com.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay, no problem.
Yes.
So, I think just because we are kind of honoring our Hippie Haven past tonight,
Yes,
I
yes.
thought it would be fitting to have a special supply on the table of our favorite drink from the Hippie Haven. It's called
Liquid Courage.
If you know, you
You
know
know.
what this is. This was created by the resident star tender of the Hippie Haven, the one and
Yes.
only StarrStatuzz.
Star status.
She deserves some snaps, some
Yes,
claps, some
yes.
whoop.
Woo! Let me tell you something. When StarrStatuzz became the resident mixologist of the Hippie Haven, everything changed. We had a drink that was pink, my favorite color, and it was sweet and strong like I like my men. And we used to have sparklers come out when people would order bottles. She really changed the whole experience for the Hippie Haven, and what I love about post Hippie Haven is that we did an event together. She asked me to come along and do like this 70s themes party. I think I might. Yeah.
I saw the photos.
Yes.
You snapped.
I had a Ike Turner like bob wig.
You
It
had
was
a comb over wig.
It was terrible.
And like, did you have a mustache on too?
It was my real mustache.
I didn't know
Yeah. Yeah. It's okay. It was
I thought it was like
all
a paste
terrible.
on mustache.
Nah, it was me. It was me. It was me. It was all bad. All
Oh
of
my
it.
god.
Let me take a sip.
Okay, so we're gonna just do a little toast before we invite our next guest out, and then we're gonna finish these.
I love it. Cheers.
So cheers to StarrStatuzz. Thank you so much for these tiny drinks. Delicious. All right. So the reason why we're drinking right now is because we're celebrating. All right. We have a celebrity in the building.
Come on.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about our next guest. Not only is he our musical entertainment for the evening, but he is just like one of the coolest characters I have had the pleasure of meeting here in Miami.
Yeah, he's pretty fly.
Fun fact, we actually met over at Showfields in South Beach on Lincoln Road during a really cool panel discussion. He came right up to me and introduced himself, and his energy was so magnetic, like it made me want to stay connected to him, and it made me want to find ways to continue to support him and his music. So that's just one thing. This is a really great person to choose to support. Secondly, I have a few other things to say because we need to give him the introduction that he deserves.
Come on,
all
give
right?
it to him.
So aside from being a king on Instagram, he actually has a new album coming out, and I'm gonna let him reveal the name of this album, but let me tell you, it is said to be a hit, okay?
Ooh.
I am very excited to hear this.
Me too.
He actually, his last album that he released, it's called Out of Tokens.
Ooh.
Let me tell you something about this album. He released it on Spotify, and it is now at 500,000 plays.
What?
So let's give him a round of applause for that, because that is a huge accomplishment. 500,000 plays on Spotify. I'm telling you guys, this is a star in the making.
Yes.
All right? So really quick, I want to introduce the one and only, the creative genius, the man from Miami who doesn't sound like he's from Miami, but he's really from Miami.
Right.
Tetrus! Everybody give him a round of applause. So
Check.
check.
Did I do it good?
Yes.
Is this thing on?
So we're just gonna get you situated with your liquid
Wait, are we doing
courage.
shots? Is this what's happening?
This is a mixed drink, so you can make it a
You
shot
can take
if
it
you
to the
want.
head if you
Well,
want.
I went to school in Tallahassee, so we're doing it like that. You know what I mean?
All right.
Yeah.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers. It's so good.
Sir?
I thought you were doing a
I thought you were from Tallahassee, sir. I just
Yes.
won that round. No, I'm just kidding.
I just want to let you guys win.
It's
And then you're going to win.
etiquette.
Yeah. Plus, my mom was watching, so I don't want to make her seem like I drink. You know what I mean? Be
Shout out to
sipping,
moms.
You know what I mean? Instead of like drink.
Yeah, shout
I
out to
love
my dudes.
that you have moms watching right now. Is she tuning in to the stream?
Yeah, we got a whole bunch of people. I sent out like 100 DMs, text messages, and said like, you have to watch, you have to support, and kind of like support dope people and dope vibes. So
That's
yeah,
beautiful, bro. Thank you
Of
so
course.
much for the love.
course,
Shout
of
out to
course.
everybody who's tuning in right now to support Tetrus this evening.
Check.
We appreciate you. Check. We appreciate you, okay? And, it's really funny that you say that your mom's watching because my mom is literally in the audience
Hi,
right
Mom.
now.
Hi, Mom. Hi,
She is
Mom.
currently visiting from New York. She came through to take in all these beautiful sights, to see all these beautiful faces. So
Your daughter is amazing. She's
really is.
amazing. She's
Yeah.
changing lives out here. So yes, you did a wonderful job.
Thank
So I
you.
had to say that, like, so everybody could see it. You know what I mean?
I'm really grateful for both of you.
Yeah, I co-sign on that one.
Thank you so
For
much.
sure.
So, Tetrus, about
Yes.
this new album that you have on the way, tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah. So the name of the new album is called Rookie of the Year. You know what I'm saying? And I always thought, like, during the last creative process, it just was, I felt like I hit a wall where, like, I'd show up places and I'd be like, hey, man, I rap. And they'd be like, where's your chains? I don't see anything. You know what I mean? Like, I guess I don't exude
Prove it. Yeah.
rapper Miami energy or whatever. So my team and I, we basically put together a concept thinking, like, early 90s, what would happen if Dwayne Wade got drafted? He's a Hall of Famer.
Okay.
But who's coming next, right? So, like, the whole city's in love with Wade County, the whole nine. You're used to that. How do you now give the crown or give the key to someone that doesn't play like that, who doesn't sound like that, who's different? right? So like, how can you give somebody an opportunity to do that? And that's the only way we know how is by snatching it by force. So I
Rookie
said
of the year.
Rookie of the year. You know what I'm saying? So
Year.
I gotta say it until they believe it. Either I'm cocky, pompous, or conceited. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta do it until they believe it. So yeah, Rookie of the Year. So
I
we
feel
got
that.
Only Miami production. We got my homie Mighty Healthy, Chris Dean, Citation Sounds. We got a couple of different collabs that we're working on. Couple collabs we're working on that I think the people will be really excited about. But
Nice.
Rookie of the Year is like heart and soul. I write every single day. I put every single moment into it, and my bank account is definitely showing I'm putting everything in it too. So,
Listen, that in itself, you know, the last episode, we talked about the importance of leaning in.
Yeah.
Like, and that's something that I commented on when you first arrived. I was like, one thing that I love about just the image you're building and the brand that you're building for yourself is that you've taken this idea that you don't belong and you fully leaned into it.
Yeah,
He's
absolutely.
completely like, that's who I am. I don't sound like I belong, but let me tell you, I've been here. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this.
Like
you know what I
facts,
mean?
Facts. I think it's because growing up, we grew up. My family's from Alabama. Like we're like the only people in Miami from Alabama, right? And growing up, you know, my sisters and I, we would say, oh, everybody has like culture. Oh, like something so simple like Heritage Day. Bring me something from your country. I'm from Alabama. Bro. Like
Yeah.
I'm from
that.
Alabama.
Yeah.
Like
I'm from Tennessee.
You know, facts. Good for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, do I call my mom and like whip up some mac and cheese? Like,
Right.
what we doing? Like,
Some
I don't
collard
know.
greens.
Some like soul food.
Soul
Yeah.
food, like, you know,
Neck
what
bones.
We, you know, what we doing? You know. So coming from that, and then I grew up, and I was like, do I want to play football? No. Do I want to play like soccer, baseball, anything that would like be traditional from any concept at all? And my parents were like, you're probably not going to be that tall or big. So like
just to set your expectations
just to
for
set
life.
your expectations, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like my sister used to put the cereal on the top shelf just because like she could, because she knew I wasn't reaching it, you know what I mean? Because those Cinnamon Toast Crunch go quick. That goes quick.
Yo, that's the good stuff.
That-
Siblings.
That goes quick. So I decided to play tennis, and it was like I was always just me. I was always the outsider trying to like look on the outside looking in. So you had to learn how to say like, F that, I'm confident, I'm in here, and you're not going to take this spot away from me under any circumstances. So this past year, my buddy Eric and I, we've just like, let's cultivate a product that's digestible, that if you say like you don't like the music, that's fine. If you say that you don't like the image, that's fine, but you know what, we're working. You know what I'm saying? The motto for right now, Rookie of the Year, is keep working, it's working. You know what I
Keep
mean?
working, it's working.
Yeah,
Snaps for that.
I love that. I love that. Let's get just like a few snaps in the studio audience.
Check.
Check. That's honestly like a really wonderful motto. It really speaks to the level of self-love, self-confidence that artists kind of have to learn to foster within themselves.
Yeah, absolutely.
In order, especially if you're investing in yourself.
Oh my God,
That I can imagine how draining that must be, and I commend you for just the team that you have with you tonight.
Yeah.
Like you
Majority
can
of
really
love.
see.
Peace.
Shout
I love
out to
y'all.
the team, man.
Shout out to the gang. Shout out.
Thank you so
Love
much for joining. You know, joining his attaching yourself to his caboose. You feel me, and just being willing to pour into him, because like people like you are actively shaping our culture every single day.
Yeah.
Just by your participation, just by doing your role.
It's true.
You do so much for the culture, and that's something that's really valuable, you know?
Of course. I wanted to say something. You said something earlier about like how Hippie Haven cultivated this like place where come as you are, be who you want to be, and whether that be like this moment you might have kind of shunned it or kind of put it deep down inside, like, I don't know, I kind of want to live for someone else, live for the moment, you know, all that. And that's exactly how my music got spawned. You know, I lived my life as a corporate fraud, you know what I mean? And I was like, corporate fraud
Me
all
too.
day, and I was like, ha, 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 ha,
Yes.
ha.
In my
Fortune
suit,
500
at my
companies.
cubicle,
Yeah, 100%.
I
100%.
resonate.
Let me be real. I was Brooks Brothers' best brother now.
Come on
I
now.
was,
Come on.
I was Brooks
Come on.
Brothers' best brother. Give
Yes,
me some.
yes,
Give me some. You know what I mean? Brooks Brothers' best brother. You know what I mean? All day. This is my first time having facial hair, by the way. Like, I didn't have facial hair ever until, like, this past year.
Well, that
There's
was a
something
crime.
holy
Like,
about a
let's
black
just-
man with a
You
full
look
beard.
good. good.
Yeah.
Listen,
You
my
look
head
great.
can't get bigger, so like it's fine. Like it can't. It can't
It's
get
the
bigger.
perfect frame.
Thank you.
Yes.
The
Thank you.
perfect
Thank you.
frame.
And I remember going to Hippie Haven and kind of like being like overwhelmed, and like
By what?
just because I felt like at that moment I was not as comfortable with like being honest with who I was trying to be at that moment. So like
Thank you for your honesty.
basically, you know what I'm
Thank you
saying?
for that. Yeah.
So it was like I walked in and I had told myself like, yo, I want to be here. Because before you and I met, I had gone not knowing what it was going to be. I had just saw it on Instagram like, yo, let me just go ahead and just tap my foot in the water.
It's usually how it starts.
And then I start introducing myself to people and they're like, yo, I do this. This is who I am. I live and die for this. And I was just like, how selfish am I? You know what I mean? Like I let that ride home. I was like, I'm selfish as hell. Like
Yeah.
I'm taking up somebody's spot. Either you're gonna get serious or get out. You know what I'm saying? So like it cultivated so much like fire within me, and I was just like, all right, like all gas, no brakes. And like
Yeah.
literally no brakes, all gas, no brakes. You know, so whatever it takes. I didn't mean for all that to rhyme, but it was kind of cool that
Yo.
it
Yo,
did.
you got bars.
A
bars for
natural
happy that it
days.
was-
MC,
Kinda
okay?
happy it did. Kind of happy that it did, but
Cameron, can you
Subconscious
perform?
bars.
listen, that's why they call me Tetris. Bottom line, it's about the bars.
Come on. Coming together.
Like that's it. Bottom line, no matter how many levels you stack up, no matter how quick the game comes at you, it's always about bars. So
Yeah.
Tetris.
Awesome.
Chat. Let's go.
Check,
Let's
check.
Okay, let's go. All right.
like
That
it.
is, I just really appreciate your energy, honestly.
too.
Well, I think this is a great time. I'd really love to invite you to be one of our featured performers at Tiny Stage.
Okay.
I
Okay,
would
I think we can do that.
absolutely love for you to be a part of this show. I think you deserve it.
Okay.
So,
cool. Yeah.
Ooh, let me
That's
tell
like
you
that's
something.
an audible yes.
Yeah. Just
We got it on record.
I need
It's on-
everybody to give me like a shout of celebration because this man is about to compete on
Yes!
Tiny Stage.
Yeah. Check.
I'm
I did
honored.
it, Mom. I did it.
We're
I did it,
honored.
Mom.
He made it.
I did
So just so you know, this is our host for Tiny Stage. This is
Let's
the
go.
man, the
Let's go.
host with the most,
Hello.
Yeah.
if you will. So
The most.
we're about to go on a little adventure together.
Can
real
I ask you?
soon.
Can I ask you a question though?
What's up?
Why you ain't tell me you sang? Like, why you just did the warm up and like check, and you was like,
Check.
I was like, wait, excuse me, miss, you're not supposed to be like singing like that. Like
Yeah.
you ain't. But the
House
thing is,
down.
you was not sweating. You wasn't doing. I thought I was in like in revival church. I'm from the South, so I thought I
Yep.
was in church.
Yep.
In first revival, I was about to pull the plate out.
Yeah.
I was about to start clapping.
Danny got
all
sold.
that. Like
Danny
I was
got
not
sold.
prepared, young lady,
Listen,
for all that.
thank you. I was at a worship concert yesterday, so the fact that
Oh.
you felt that, like,
Listen, when
that's just God being like, all right,
Come
so
on.
shine.
Yes.
shine.
Facts.
And you know what? Thank you. One thing about music, I love it. It's a big part of my life. It's a big part of what inspires me to even just keep going
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
keep dealing and keep working because it's working. You know what I'm saying?
Talk. Tetris bars.
It is it's always been a really big part of me. But one thing that I kind of noticed early on, and I think a lot of us, kind of what you touched on, like you either get serious or you get out of the way.
Yeah.
I love music and I love performing and I love connecting with musicians. But when it comes to, taking that elevated step of now professionalizing yourself, making it into your job, I haven't felt that pull just yet. And maybe the pull will come, you know what I'm saying? But I really love to be in this because I just love to be in it,
Yeah.
And if I can use my love of music to create a platform for the people that are ready to rock, like that are serious, that are ready to get into something, then I want to help be a bridge for those people because I may not be ready yet, but like all of these incredible people are. And, we gotta, how do you expect people to embrace you if you're not willing to embrace others
Yep.
first,
Yep.
Facts.
It's true.
In
Yeah,
Miami, creatives go through this kind of process when they first join into the scene where it's like a unwritten rule, right? Where you are kind of expected to do everything for free
Hello.
because nobody can prove who you are. You
Yep.
get me? No, there's no projects behind your name. There's no people calling their friends and saying that you're showing up to an event. When you don't have that, it's really difficult at first, right? But through that process of almost like paying your dues, right? That we all go through, and it's a painful process, but I think it's necessary.
Yeah.
I've noticed two things happen. you either experience that new level of humility where you're now kind of like open to being like, oh, okay, this is bigger than me. Like, this isn't just about me ending up on a stage. Like, this is about like creating a movement through this.
It's
you
bigger.
get me? And that just being a byproduct of the movement, you know?
Absolutely.
Shout out to Tiny Talk.
You know?
Let's
you know,
go. Let's go.
You know? So I feel like at the end of the day, it's just you gotta have love.
Yeah.
The love has to be the very first thing that you put on the table.
Absolutely.
Before money, before credentials, before history, before anything. It's love and acceptance and understanding. And I feel you, I see you. I'm ready to give you a shot. I'm ready to hear you out. I'm ready to support you. Like, buy your merch. Like, I'm ready to be there, you know?
I have a saying that I have to say. It's like, I remember my grandfather, it's like old Southern men have like the most random sayings in the planet, and it's like, is there a book for this? Like,
come up with that.
Like, cause you spitting right now.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, oh my God, right?
What was it?
My grandfather, R.I.P., he said, you cannot teach passion and you can't coach effort.
Wow.
You cannot teach passion and you cannot coach effort.
That's why you have to do what you're passionate about.
Right. And he said to me all the time, he's like, listen, the moment you think you're ready to quit is the moment you're going to break through success. Right. So like,
yes,
whenever you're ready for something, it's always like, it's a game of tug of war for the, like, I always say it's the person that you are and the person that you want to be. It's the fear of those people never meeting. Right.
So like, run that back. Say it one more time. Say it one more time.
It's the person that you are.
Yes.
And the person that you want to be, the fear of you guys never meeting.
And becoming one.
Oh, Lord. So you never truly see yourself as like
how other people see
it. Yeah. So like the moment that you embrace it, it's like you're like a switch goes on and you're like, well, the support, where's the support, guys? Where's it at?
I thought you were there ready to go, you know?
And then you go through this process of so many no's, so many of that, and you remember like it's hard to recognize why you're doing it because you wake up broke, you wake up at a different situation, you wake up all that different stuff, and that's why it's like keep working. It's working because you can't teach the passion. You have to actually want it. Yeah. And you know, I know I'm cutting off a tangent, but I say this all the time when I go into studios with rappers. It baffles me sometimes because I'm like, you smoking, you drinking, you trying to mess with homegirl with the fake body, like you trying to do all that. You know what I'm saying?
You lost in the sauce.
You lost. You got your chain. You might drive your little Hellcat. You know what I'm saying? You might got your like 10,000 followers on Instagram, so you got your swipe up.
Yes.
Swipe up feature activated.
Swipe up, where everybody's like on the comments, like, let's link up, big bro. Yo, let's get with me, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's that illusion.
It's the illusion that you're moving. But I've been in the studios, and these people are not working. They don't want to do it. And I'm there. I'll never forget. I'm not gonna name drop, but I was in the studio, and they were like, "Oh, you write? How often do you write? 2 hours a day." What do you mean?
What do you mean?
As soon as I get off work, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., don't bother me. I'm writing.
Perfecting your craft.
They're like, oh, so you don't want to smoke? Nah, bro, we're on the job right now. Like
this is work.
This is work. This is like what I want to do.
Side hustle.
What I'm saying? So like, and plus I have y'all have an 8-hour head start. I got a job, you know?
Right.
That's
true. Then I got to work on it.
That's your like side hustle essentially right now.
Right now, you know what I'm saying?
Side hustle Saturday.
Yo, shout out to Chewy. Appreciate y'all for paying me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to Chewy.com.
Chewy.
Shout out to Chewy.com. We love
shout
sponsors.
Out to Chewy.
For all the dog lovers out there.
We're going to go ahead and need that sponsorship.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
Listen, Chewy, if you want to send us some dog bones, some
like
treats.
Yeah.
I got a cat at home. She needs a new leash.
We'll get Airbud right here, yo. Airbud right here. Yo, Danny got the best makeup I've seen in 2 weeks, at least a minimum in 2 weeks. Her eyeliner got like razor blades on it and things. Like I can't even see
sharp.
it. Like I can't. I'm trying to talk to her and I'm trying to like look at you because I can't even. That's like a lethal weapon right now. You know what I'm saying? But
your makeup looks amazing, Danny.
Listen,
I just needed everybody
and
to
your
like
photo
know
shoot
that.
for Tiny Talk. Your photo shoot that you did for Tiny Talk.
Oh my God.
Amazing. Shout out to Pink Vanity who did your makeup for that shoot.
And shout out to Vanity on Instagram and Mars Descendant. Her name is Teresa. Shout out to Teresa. She has been my OG photographer for a really long time.
Yeah.
You guys made that possible. You gave me the reference, and I'm just grateful. And
you
see,
girl.
like,
you look good. That ponytail.
Thank you.
That ponytail.
That ponytail.
Girl.
I gotta bring it back. But
What's your Instagram? Tell me your Instagram.
so if you don't already follow me, my Instagram is at Danny with 2 eyes, baby with 4 eyes, Daniibabiiii.
Yeah.
And you can also follow Daniibabiiii on Volume. I have an
Hey.
account.
Oh.
I love to on that account. I love to watch other people's shows. So
Mhm.
please, let me know if I should be watching your show. I'd love to
Mm.
tune in and send you a little amp love.
Yes.
But one thing that I'm seeing kind of is like a common theme here is we've all experienced like this collective coming together that's helping us kind of step into this next level, right?
Yeah.
And I know we've talked a lot about the Hippie Haven and a lot of the collectives that me and Urban have actively been a part of, but
Mhm.
I also know that you are a part of another really awesome collective, Garage Sound Records.
Yeah.
And I'd love for you to
Yeah.
just like talk a little bit about that. I'd love to hear more about that.
Oh man, so Garage Sound is basically a collective of some of like the most talented musicians that I've ever met. And what happened was I had a friend of mine who actually randomly, I'm on Instagram, I see him and he's performing with like live bands and acoustics and all that, and I'm like, wait,
Back up.
can I raise my hand for this? Like, I need this.
Yes.
Like, I
Yeah.
absolutely
Pick
need this
me.
energy in my existence or
Mhm.
whatever. So I reached out. They were like, I reached out to my buddy. I was like, yo, can you plug me in? And then they got me on the schedule. They have a YouTube and Instagram page where they'll like adopt your whatever fire joint it is and put like a band behind it.
Nice.
Right?
Nice.
So
That's beautiful, bro.
I was
shout
like,
out to
yo,
Garage Sound.
shout
Records
out to
for that.
Garage
That's like a
Sound.
vital
Garage Sound.
resource that they're providing. Everybody give them a round of applause. I wanna
Yes,
hear it.
Garage
I wanna
Sound.
hear it in the
Shout
studio.
out.
Come on, we
Shout
gotta go to
out.
Garage Sound,
We're on
Danny.
Volume,
Let's
guys.
go
We're gonna
there.
show the world
For real.
what Miami's about right
For
now.
real,
okay?
for real. And then I actually we got and did my album, like the whole thing, but it was like 3 hours, right? So like it wasn't even like a long period of time. It was a drummer, Nate, Oscar, and then David, and then everybody was just like, "What's happening?" And then we're all looking at each other after every take, like, "What the fuck is happening?"
Like what just
It was
happened?
amazing, right?
Oh my god!
Congratulations to you for being
You
able
know?
to have that opportunity as host of
Yes.
an event like that, a space like that. We know what it's like to be able to go from writing after getting off of work, speaking to musicians, recording, making sure it sounds good, like doing the actual part that people buy,
Yeah.
and then being able to perform it.
Yeah, no, it was
That part is special.
it was a tough effort because like I didn't know them. Like we had not met. I showed up and I was like, "What's up, bro? I'm Tetris." And they were like, "What's up, Tetris?
King
What's up, man?"
Tetris.
And they were like, "Hey, man, you want to do some rap?" And I was like, "Absolutely, check." And then it got like into this big thing, and then we had an opportunity to perform not that long ago, and I looked at them and I was like, "Hey, this was kind of cool. So you want to like do it
again,
right?"
Yes.
Do the damn thing.
Like I literally felt like I was asking a girl out to prom. Was like, hey, so we've been in homeroom for like 5 years. So like, can we just? You want to go and be my date? And
Check
then-
the box, yes or no.
So they were like,
Cute.
yeah, absolutely. We got busy, and then it turned out. And then an addition was the Angel Geo. Everybody will get a chance to hear her voice.
we are so excited.
Like,
you have
I'm
a
so
special.
excited.
Our special guest has a special guest.
No, like
tonight.
I'm so excited because I told the story off camera, but last night during preparation for this, because we practice around here.
They were
Like,
hurt.
we
Professionals.
practice around here.
Professionals.
You know
I
what I'm
love it.
saying?
That work
Practice
ethic.
around here. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
My parents are both in fraternities and sororities, and they always
Ooh.
say like excuses are meaningless roads to nothingness, and
Nothingness.
those who make them never amount to anything, right? So
Preach.
there was no excuses. We got together and got busy. Shout out to the homie Khalil, and
Shout out
Is your
to
mama
you.
Delta?
no, AKA.
AKA.
Yeah, there's a lot of Ivy in my family. Ain't nothing else.
Okay. Oh,
Ain't nothing
mommy.
else.
Okay. Pinkies up,
Yeah,
mommy.
yeah. No, nothing else in my family but a whole bunch of Ivy.
I love it.
But yeah, so she started singing, and like she sang so well, I forgot the words to my song.
She took your brain away.
Like I've been rapping that song for like 6-7 months, and I'm supposed to be doing something. Like I was supposed to. It's my turn to rap. My bad.
Sorry, guys.
My
Shout
bad,
out to
my bad.
Angel.
Let's bring that back. You know what I mean? So I'm super excited, and I hope
we
you
got
guys like it. You know what I mean?
Giovanna, our special guest in the building, and you guys are all gonna get to know her in just a few minutes.
I can't wait
Check,
to hear
check.
her. I
you
can't
know,
wait to hear
check.
her.
We're actually we're about to enter like the spicy portion of our evening.
Spicy,
okay?
caliente.
And the
Little
reason
sazon.
the sazon tropical, you know, because we're in Miami, right? It's only fitting.
Yeah.
We are about
Sazon.
to experience a live music performance, and
Let's go.
I am so excited because Tetrus. The reason why I just like have like a affinity to what you're doing right now. I'm really
that.
synergizing with you.
I love that.
Is
Love
because
that.
Tetrus refuses to go out to a performance without bringing his live band.
Yes.
Yes.
And when
Yes.
I see that type of like energy, I'm like, yeah, these guys are the real deal.
Respect.
They know what the hell they're doing. They know why they're here. They know what the big picture is.
And they
those
know
are the
how
people-
to.
They know how
They
to.
know
They
how to.
mastered their skills. And those are the people that Tiny Stage and that people like us, you know, we just want to help.
Appreciate,
We
yeah.
want to appreciate
Absolutely,
and
absolutely.
we want to collaborate. We want to do something
Absolutely,
with y'all.
absolutely.
Give you a platform on volume.com to be able to have people all over the
Maybe we
world
should get
hear
a
your
Garage
music.
Sound Records on volume at some
I
point.
think
feel like
so.
that could
I
be
think
really
so.
Awesome.
Hey yo, Garage Sound. Hey yo, volume. Let's pump up the volume and pump up the bass. Garage Sounds in the mother place.
Yeah.
King Tetris in full effect. Yo, we out here trying to catch wreck out of tokens. I am that soft-spoken black token. King Tetris.
Come on.
Check.
Come on.
Hey yo,
Check,
all I gotta
check.
say is right now you seen the best, but you ain't seen the best of me. Out of tokens, rookie of the year. I went way past all of my peers. I know that it's weird. I got tats and a beard now. You know what I'm saying? But we out here. I'm trying to get in there like swimwear. I'm ready for it. I just gave you every single line that I could think of right now. So let's get busy.
Yes.
Check.
Check. Okay.
check. That performance is
Okay.
going to be amazing.
So
I can't
what
wait.
all
Y'all
I'm
better-
hearing right now is we need to get this musical
We got to
performance
get these.
popping.
Let's
these-
go.
Alright? So before we transition into that portion of our show, I just really quickly want to thank you two for being such incredible talk show guests.
Yeah.
You guys, if your moms are in the chat right now, you guys did amazing, moms. Like, thank you.
You hear that, Mom? You hear
for
that?
gifting us your beautiful boys
Yes.
tonight and
Yes.
allowing us to get
Yeah.
creative. You get me?
Yeah, Mom.
This is an absolute pleasure. I love
Nah.
doing this. And
Thank you for
and
having
I'm-
us, Danny.
No. But also, please, thank you to
You're welcome.
You got to salute
I'm
to
gonna
you.
explode right now.
You got to salute to you because you're doing so much and so many great things. And it's like being first or trying something different is like almost thankless until it works, right? Everybody looks at like one of my favorite Jay-Z lines. People look at you strange, like you act that hard to be the same. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you're doing something in your own lane because you're creating it. And sometimes that traffic, I'm sorry guys, I don't got it all figured out, but we're working on it. You know what I'm saying? So salute to you and
Thank you for
appreciate you
that.
so much for having me and the gang. So Garage Sound, check.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yay.
That
Check.
I really do feel, you know, before we say goodbye to this and we go to our commercial break and then we do our thing. I just want to say, like, one thing that I've learned in this life is that alignment comes before assignment, right? And I really do feel
Run around the building.
and I really feel so aligned. I feel so aligned with you guys, and
Yeah.
I look forward to seeing what the future holds. Thank you for those words because I feel like they were really meant for me in that moment. I'm grateful.
You rap better than
So-
anybody I've ever met my entire life. Like that was
Listen,
a bar.
I'm just go home and practice my bars so I can be just like Tetris.
Yes.
And I'm
Woo!
gonna go home
Check.
and go
You
press
got it.
my own clothing line so I could be like Urban because this man,
Hey,
the superior Virgo, out here
Oh,
doing everything.
guys, I brought you a gift.
is
Oh?
it height? Am I getting taller?
Is something popping out of there?
Is it height?
No.
Am I getting no?
It's actually the shirt I'm wearing.
Let's go.
It's my new Urban
Everybody
Beauty
Let's
Boy
go.
shirt.
Applause. We got
Yo.
a new merch
Yeah.
drop in the
I feel like I'm on
building.
Oprah.
Yes.
I feel like I'm
you
Oprah.
get a shirt.
You get a shirt. You get a shirt. You get a shirt.
Yeah. I love you.
Let's get
Thank
this.
you guys.
Yo, appreciate it, bro.
Appreciate you.
This is awesome,
gang.
Urban.
And I want to
Oh my
applaud you on your social media. Your content looks amazing.
Yo, shout out to the god Eric right here who just
Yo.
makes me look
We got
pretty.
Eric in the building. That's
Yo.
all
He
things
makes
content.
me look pretty. He'd be like, "Yo, stand like that." I'm like,
Ooh.
am I Zoolander right now? Like, I only care. Does it look like I'm above like 5'5"? Like that's it. Bro. Like that's all I care about. But nah, he does everything wonderful. Everybody, if you're looking for it, shout out to Eric. My his information's in my bio. He's the greatest. And
Bio on Instagram.
my bio on
Listen.
Instagram.
All right.
Instagram is king_Tetris. It's King Tetrus on everything, like the air. So you can find me on Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud, everything, TikTok, King_Tetris. Check.
Perfect.
Yes,
and Urban, really quick, I want you to plug yourself.
Urban
Let the people
Beauty
know.
Boy, please, if you're not already following me, please add me on IG. I am the Urban Beauty Boy. That's all I got is just IG. I'm not doing the rest
And
stuff.
listen, honestly, you may want to hop onto urbanbeautyboy.com because that's where the merch drops happen.
Woo!
And if you want one of these shirts,
Yes!
they'll be there most
They're
likely.
actually not available. That's like a 2022 piece.
Oh, so
my
we got
gosh,
Yeah.
we got
never
that
mind.
we got that
Yeah.
new, huh?
Yeah. The next
Butt
thing's
out.
gonna drop is that pink poncho floor length I Love Black Men piece. But that is, I like to work
I'm getting a
ahead, so I want
poncho.
you guys to get the early
Bro,
stuff.
Thank
I
you
appreciate
so
it.
much for
Absolutely.
this.
I
I feel like
appreciate
I'm
it.
living in the future now. Thank you.
Oh, also, I have one more shameless plug.
Yes.
Yo, Garage Sound, King Tetris. We are headlining a show next Friday.
Nice.
All right. You can buy tickets. People come out and support. I promise we don't suck.
Ooh.
And like in a couple minutes, you'll find out why. Like we are the best band in the city.
It's
You
true.
know what I'm saying?
It's true.
So if you like it, buy it. If you don't like it, buy it. I still don't care.
Give it away.
I need it. Like I need every single person in the city there. So we'll drop a link in the bio. Check.
Check.
Thank you guys so much. So there you have it, guys. This is the interview portion of Tiny Talk with your girl Daniibabiiii here in the heart of Miami. We are representing Tiny Stage. We got the Tiny Stage production team in the house. We're here at the beautiful Purple Plums Creative. If you need a venue, let me know. I will get you all the information. And with that being said, we're just gonna cheers before we go into our commercial
We're doing
break.
another one.
Another
We're doing
one.
another one.
We're just-
Another one.
You don't gotta like
gotta
chug
chug
it,
it.
but just enjoy it, savor
Bro,
it.
My
He's
mama didn't
from
raise no quitter, bro.
Tallahassee.
We're gonna drink
It's
like
true.
adults, you know.
Adults? Okay. All right.
Okay. With
All
the
right.
pinky
Cheers,
up.
everybody.
Your mother liked that.
All right, y'all. So with that being said, thank you guys for
So
tuning
good.
in. We're gonna go to commercial break, and we'll be back
Star
with a
Check,
musical
check.
performance by King Tetris and his incredible band from Garage Sound Records. Oh, Garage Sound Records.
Yeah. You got it right. You
I
got it
almo-
right.
I wanted to say Garage Band because of Mac, but we'll be
Garage
back,
Sound
everybody. Thank you
Records.
so much.
Yeah.
Tetris. You know, I'm so sick and tired of
Thank you. Now here behind me, I have some of Garage Sound Records' favorite musicians. These guys are here to support our musical guest of the evening and show him that energy that he deserves. So welcoming for the first time to the Tiny Talk stage, it is my honor, it is a privilege to announce that we have King Tetris in the building. Give him a round of applause.
Check. Hey, yo. I always tell people, yo, Tetris might be my name, but we here to play no more games. Check. Garage sound behind me. It goes like this. Yeah. First off from the city, Chevys in the dickies, total pity for the weak, small and weary. Let me be blunt, grab a lighter, tell you all my theories straight up. See, it's a different angle when you write. Never paid attention, pay attention what I do for life. I'm from the city with cops, so about to read us rights. Babies no jail, before they know what's wrong from right. I lust for women and kicks that be said, fuck it, got a gun, tuck it. Sorry, just ignore my ignorance, be served cold like that. Delicacy, you know, safer the decadence. I am just elegant. I seen things that your people can't believe on the quest for dead. But wait, I'm ahead of the subject like the predicate. All about action like verbs. Y'all just distraction, all this talking, kicking on my nerves like. Sometimes they look at me in the face and say, I don't look like I'm from Miami and shit. I'm head to toe in fucking dolphin gear. Can you believe that shit? I look a pace in a place, yo. Who gives a fuck when you timeless? Say I'm the meanest type. Line you up Adidas stripes. Keep the heat at night. Hella G but barely read it right. I'm pushing packs, keep it smacked like mosquito bites. I spark the 9, stomp like Divine 9. But who am I? I'm just God in human form. The unicorn, style never seen before. Who always taught peace, but be ready for that war. The hard-headed rebel that you never seen before. And all I wanted was to be somebody. My Reefer Cotty lost in each assignment. Making beats and rhyming, but my speech aligned with teacher help me see the knowledge. But the streets is evil, they'll proceed to flee police and sirens. Native dialect connect like Verizon. Chicks on my dick, always from the island. Living for the music, make moments that's timeless. Like, see my whole team shining like a diamond on a bezel. Might turn that cold hard steel to hot metal. Flows that'll make me above the next level with the finest. Try to define me. My whole team shining like on a bezel. The mic turn that cold hard steel to hot metal. Flows that'll make me above the next with the finest. Yo, regardless it was verses, your body up in some hearses, but I finally found my purpose. It's kicking these verses. These witches cast curses. Bless, it's not worth it. So hocus pocus, had to refocus. They claim I'm outdated. They smirk when they say it. The games I can't play it. To be honest, I can never be modest. Who cares? My bars are current. My style is vibrant, electric. I know that you feel the current. It's kinetic. Y'all sweet on beats like diabetics. I die a legend. This is Armageddon, God's message. This is changing of the God. Think in prison yard. My mind by design only produce bars, but I get it. Moments create stars. Y'all might swing in the club, but lyrics never up to the rap herbalist. Rappers, you say you heard of us. If you're scared and real, you couldn't. I said my whole team shining like on a bezel. The mic turn that cold hard steel to hot metal. Flows that'll make me above the next with the finest. Try to define me. My whole team shining like a diamond on a bezel. Mic turn that cold hard steel to hot metal. Flows that'll make me above the next with the finest. Try to define me. I'm timeless. Yo, we're taking it from like kind of like 5. We're about to take that shit to 10. Yo, peace, blessings, all the above. I know we on earth right now, but I'm about to introduce the world to an angel. Yo, Gio, can you come to the stage, please? Come to the stage, please. You all right? You all right? Yeah. Yo, let's go ahead and ignite this thing up, y'all. Sing that shit. I said peace, blessings, all the above. My name is Tetrus. It goes like this.
Ignite my fire.
Okay.
Take me higher forward.
Let's go.
I know that you've been waiting on the right time, but I'm telling you right now, the fire.
It's a fire between me and you.
I've been waiting on someone.
Someone.
You've been on my mind often, so baby, you know you're getting this love.
Yeah. What would you do with your once in a lifetime? I don't know what you did for respect. I died for mine. I'm about patience in a slow grind. I can't wait. Success, me and you, we got a date. They claim he lies, he's fake. What lies under the surface? It's my purpose to find for women to design the purses. I'm talking LV, Virgil, how I scheme off-white, this the bottom. The home of thieves, no apologies. For a second on this earth, and I got a second chance. I double my worth, the hustler spirit. Hope the city blushes when they hear it. Soft spoken but violent, but my soul is ignited. My love for the game, no way that you can't deny it. Anything past tense, I move past it. Gymnastics, how I flip. What you see is what you get, no matter what side you pick.
Ignite my fire.
Okay.
Take me higher forward.
For once.
I know that you've been waiting on the right time, but I'm telling you right now, the fire.
It's that fire shit, ladies and gentlemen.
You've been on my mind often. I've been waiting on someone to know you're getting this love.
In my own mind, I know that I'm a legend. Only make moves with my brethren. Please don't start with all that damn stressing. I didn't need an eccentric, just waiting on my blessings. Yeah, you can't help who you attract, just watching you entertain. Cause some of these women just want to be maintained. Said, if I want, gotta get a designer. She's heartless, regardless. Even Marcus is when you find her. Mi vida, mi amor, only loves Dior. Only answer text when she's hungry, yes she bored. She pretty and petty. so that ass don't listen. But Birkins somehow always get her attention. My favorite line they say is that I'm different. My girl told me she don't do well with competition. She don't get jealous, she just lose interest. Getting in the city.
Ignite my fire, take me higher forward.
Let's go.
I know that you've been waiting on the right time, but I'm telling you right now, the fire.
It's the fire between me and you.
I've been waiting on
Someone.
You've been on my mind often, so baby, you know you're getting this good love.
Woo! Hey, yo, Oscar, can you take us somewhere real quick, baby? Yo, Oscar, let's get it going, baby. Let's go. Let's go. He's showing out, ladies and gentlemen. He's showing off right now. He's showing off. Okay. Hey, yo, James. Hey, yo, James, can we go somewhere real quick? You know, it's Miami, the home of the bass, real quick. Let's go. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, that's James, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. All right, we're gonna take it home real quick. Yo, Khalil, I need you to make me feel good. We're about to end it real quick. Take him home there. Garage sound. Yeah. Yeah. I said peace, blessings. Never forget where you come from. Everybody, this is Garage Sound. This is Gio. I am King Tetrus. Ah! Check, check.
Have it, everybody. King Tetrus's first performance with the Tiny Stage, Tiny Talk family. How does it feel?
I had a good performance, and it was a team effort. And tell Coach, I said, I'm coming home.
They had us in the first half, but then we won at the end. Yeah. Thank you so much, Giovanna. Your voice was beautiful. You were the best compliment to that song.
Thank you.
Thank you so much to all of these incredible musicians. Let's just give them a round of applause really quick. If it weren't for y'all, literally that whole song wouldn't have happened at all. So thank you for that. This has been an absolute pleasure. And with that being said, I want to thank everybody. We're all going to have a really good time on the way out. Everybody in the chat, to Tetrus's family. Y'all, you guys were amazing. Thank you for all of the love. Shout out to Grandpa. Shout out to Mom. Shout out to everybody who gave us love. Shout out to Ben. Shout out to Volume. Shout out to Andre. Shout out to every single person who commented this evening. We got a lot more coming for y'all. This ain't over till it's over, if you know what I mean. We're gonna keep working because it's working. Yeah. So this definitely won't be the last Tiny Talk that you see. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. You guys all have an amazing Thursday night. And on behalf of me and my incredible team, I wish you a wonderful evening. Be safe, and we'll see you on the next episode of Tiny Talk.
Tetrus. You know, I'm so sick and tired of people saying that you don't sound like you from Miami and shit. This old school rap and shit. Who gives a fuck when you timeless? Tetris. Yeah, check, yeah. See, I'm the meanest side. Line you up Adidas stripes. Keep the heat at night. Hella G, but barely read and write. I'm pushing packs, keeping smack like mosquito bites. I spark the 9, stomp like Divine 9. But who am I?